Now, coming back to the CBDC, I think one of your guests, you've already spoken about gold. I want to explain this just to people. It's okay for me to talk about it now because the gold, most of it is moved to the US. What happens in times of war is I don't want to leave my money in banks. I just don't want to leave it in banks, in European banks, if I know tanks are going to be running and there's going to be nuclear warheads flying around, right? So you take your money out of war zones and you put it where it's a safe haven. Now, for the next 4 years with Trump there, they're seeing signs that US is at least a little more common sense and they can trust their banking system out there. Banking systems can't be trusted anywhere, but a little bit more. So you're seeing capital move away from Europe. And the best way to do it, because there's already capital controls, which I'm hearing from some of my clients in Europe. You try and do an electronic transfer, money doesn't sometimes get out. It has to be moved somewhere else and then somewhere else. And that's why gold and Bitcoin are the two ways where they buy that and then they can liquidate it at the other end. So gold has been moving to the US. And again, there's not much gold, if I'm being honest. For every ounce of gold, there's about 120 ounces in contracts. So at some stage, you're going to see gold skyrocket, especially when the war takes off. But what a central bank's digital currency lets you do is they don't now have to tell the banks to stop your movement of, let's say, $10 million to the US. You just can't. As we mentioned in the CBDC series, I just want to explain a couple of things. It's programmable. They can put geofencing on it. What geofencing means is, as we've talked about 15-minute cities, if you move outside a certain area, your money won't work. Imagine you get outside the Euro area, your money won't work. So this is why she said launch date October 2025, and only if the council approves, right? We know that, right? So they're planning a digital euro to have capital controls in place. As I said, I can talk about stuff now because most of my clients and the very wealthy people do this stuff before what's coming because they knew war was coming in Europe anyways.